Hey, welcome to Digging into the Bible. My name is Jim Barnard. This is a production of Tiller Coaching. All right, it's day 16. So good to be with you. We are moving into Matthew chapter 7, and this is the final chapter of the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus' message that focuses so much on this concept of focus. I would say that if there's one theme of this sermon, it is that we need to be really focused on where we're putting our focus. So, today Jesus is going to focus our attention on something that I hate and something that I love. So, with that, let's go ahead and dig into Matthew 7, starting at verse 1. Judge not that you be not judged, for with the judgment you pronounce, you will be judged, and with the measure you use it will be measured to you. Why do you see the speck that is in your brother's eye, but do not notice the log that is in your own eye? Or how can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when there is a log in your own eye? You hypocrite! First take the log out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to take the speck out of your brother's eye. Do not give dogs what is holy, and do not throw your pearls before pigs, lest they trample them underfoot and turn to attack you. Ask and it will be given to you. Seek and you will find. Knock and it will be opened to you. For everyone who asks receives, and the one who seeks finds. And to the one who knocks it will be open. Or which one of you, if his son asks him for bread, will give him a stone? Or if he asks for a fish, will give him a serpent? If you then, who are evil, know how much to give good gifts to your children, how much more will your Father who is in heaven give good things to those who ask him? And Jesus clearly hates the hypocrites. He's so consistent about that. Can I tell you what I hate? I hate eyeballs. For real. Just even like bringing up that word, it gets me all like sweaty and weird. So when I was in 6th grade, I was sitting in the back of my classroom and I was squinting to see what was written on the chalkboard, and my teacher saw me and he said, you really need to tell your mom to take you to the eye doctor, which I promptly did not do. Lucky for me, parent-teacher conferences was the next week, and so he remembered to tell her, and the next thing I know, I'm at the optometrist, which was fine, no big deal, but, after the drops and the puffs and the whatnots, I found myself in that dark, small room, sweating profusely, and the room started to spin, and next thing I know, I passed out. I have a monstrous eye phobia now. Every time I go to the eye doctor, I will inevitably end up on the floor in the fetal position, begging for the eye doctor to not do any of that extra stuff, just the flippy lens game, 1 or 2, which is better. And I don't know, it's a real thing, and I'm telling you this. I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm trusting you with this information, that you will treat me kindly, that you will not come and be like, hey, look, I'm poking my eye. Like, no, please don't. Please don't be a hypocrite, because you would not like it if I found your phobia and I came at you with that. So let's just treat each other the way that we want to be treated. Sounds like the golden rule. All right. With that, I think what Jesus is spending time here talking on is what our focus is on. And obviously our vision has to be clear in order to have our focus in the right place. And, I love that Jesus is calling out judgmentalism here. I don't understand, why do we judge others? What do we really get out of it? I think there is some level of satisfaction that comes out of it, but it's always temporary. It's never enough. And so then I need to judge people more in order to get more satisfaction. It's just a losing venture. I think Jesus is really saying here that we need to take our focus off of others and put it on ourselves. Or probably more specifically, we need to put our focus fully on him, because he's the one that provides full satisfaction. And that's why we should ask. That's why we should seek. That's why we should knock, because he wants to provide fully for us. I tell Anderson all the time, it's time to focus. Come on, get your focus right. And it's always better when he does, when he's off focus, it's just never a good venture, whether it's school or anything else. Like I need him to put his focus in the right place. And, when he does, it's easier for me as a father to give him the good stuff and to give him the good attention that he wants. And, I think that's why focus is so important. So take your focus off other people, at least put it on yourself. But more importantly, put it on him. Your heavenly Father wants to give you full satisfaction, and that's what's up. So my time's up. Tomorrow we dig in further onto Matthew chapter 7. I look forward to seeing you then.